I kind of feel important.
Is there?
I feel a little important.
Designing the world's best sandwich. Oh, you started on that. Now we're going for the world's best rubber. Here, we can talk about these. I only found one slippery one. Then my son found one that was a little stickier. These I bought from
Let me see.
Leo. It was like a 2-for-1 deal. I got 2 for $50 or something.
These two?
Yeah, just the blade. I think the rubbers are mine. I got somebody donated one of the rubbers. I think I might have got one of the rubbers from you. It was like a catapult or something like that.
Really?
I think so, yeah. So you can go, there's one in the case, one out of the case. There's a case I got in Germany.
Let's see. This is the
This I got from that Marine guy, the angry guy who gave it to me for
the rubber or the wood?
the rubber. The wood I got from Leo, what's his last name?
Lucas. The Taku Renanos.
Heard of that? That was like one of those, it was like a special rubber, it was like a tensor rubber or something, or...
Well, this is better than mine, but doesn't have...
yeah.
Well, it needs to be cleaned too, though.
Yeah.
It has maybe a little bit if you clean it.
You ever heard of that one before?
Never.
And it was like a really expensive rubber at the time, and it was a little kind of hard for me to control or something. You know what Matt's address is? Is he on Myrtle or something like that?
No, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Myrtle the Turtle.
Have you been there?
No, I never. I've only been to. Remember when Len had his table tennis and more? But that's not Matthew. It's because now Matthew's had it at his home. He's had to have it at his home.
It's at a different place than
what Len
house?
used to have it at North Phoenix. Remember?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but
maybe I have to look it up or something.
Yeah, we'd have to because I don't know where Matthew's home is. Because right now what they're telling me is Matthew's. He's got like this.
Yeah, it's like
a room.
Tables or
yeah,
something.
yeah, and it's behind his home or something.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know where he lives though.
He's got it advertised on. Maybe if I can get some internet connection, I can figure it out.
Yeah, that's what you need. If you get an internet connection. No, that's not a cell phone, is it? Or is it?
No, it's an iPod, but I can get if I get the Wi-Fi, I can call on it and stuff and get the internet.
What do we got here? Butterfly catapult.
Did I get that from you?
I don't remember.
Did you ever play with it?
Might have. You know, it looks a little familiar.
I think you might have given him that sheet of rubber. Unless it was Marco or somebody gave it.
This got a little bit of left, a little bit of life. A little bit.
I played with it when it was slippery, and just because the sponge still working, I'm able, if you don't hit it real fast, then I'm able to generate spin with it.
This EL's got a little bit.
Because it's not like friendship where it's got to be sticky because the rubber is harder or whatever. This rubber is softer, so you can
it bounces.
Kind of let it sink in and then get the spin.
It'll go. What's this? Oh, they're both Viscarias.
Right, those were both Leos. I think he did something with painted the wood or something so people couldn't see which. Or he did some weird thing with it. I think it was with this wood or.
So people couldn't see.
I don't know if he did something on the side special or it was some kind of trick he learned or whatever. I don't know.
Leo was not my cup of tea. Let me tell you. He was he could be a real dick, man.
Cameras too, I can look through them on this here. I guess one of them's on. I usually try to turn it off. It's on a Wi-Fi, so I can see what's on there on here and talk to them. I guess you can have several devices.
Will both of these rackets fit in here? No.
No, I don't think so. That's just a one rack. I just I told that zipper doesn't work with it. Zipper stays open.
All right.
The racket stays out.
I was trying to be decent.
It's all right. That's the way.
What was that bar that used to have a table? Playa?
Fine, yeah. I was over there not too long.
Were you really? Did they have the table? Do they still have the ping pong table?
I think the last time I was there was on Halloween, and it was like, is it closed again? Might have been open.
Is that
I videotaped it not too long ago.
is that
It was
where you
Christmas, huh?
where you videotaped us playing with those two girls?
Yeah.
Was that Playa?
Yeah.
I saw that when I was in Peru.
Okay.
I looked at the video on the internet, and I was like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was good times.
Yeah. There's Wi-Fi here, but everything's locked down. Go find some free unlock stuff or get up. Here's one. See what
Man, we're gonna hit rush hour. Woo, baby. 4:35, 5 o'clock on a Friday. So does your girlfriend have any friends that like go to like the karaoke or something and like double date or something? That'd be fun, man. Does she have any friends? Yeah, you can hook me up. That'd be good, man. That'd be cool. I do karaoke.
All right.
I like to sing.
Okay. I like to, but people don't always like me singing. But I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. Let's see now. Give me a song.
Huh?
Give me a song. Any song. I'll sing it for you.
I was
That's
working
enough.
on that.
No.
What's that? George Benson,
Turn Your Love Around?
the Broadway one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
You can do the Turn Your Love Around.
Let's see now. How's that going? And there's songs that are easier to sing, you know, like...
I'm doing ones that they talk mostly. I do okay with that.
That's
That's
cheating.
what I said, the Gloria.
That's
one.
cheating.
Okay. Huh?
That's cheating. You're not really singing.
Right. That's.
You know
that's
which
usually
ones?
what they have me do.
You know what's easier? Like, you know Peaceful, Easy Feeling by the Eagles?
Yeah.
That's like easier. You don't have to like, you know, go up so high or whatever, you know? Yeah, because I don't do well with the high-pitched songs because obviously I have a low, very low voice.
Okay. See where you go. Get up. Studio over there.
Snowden, the only safe place is on the run.
So I think a lot of this stuff, they're just kind of cooperating with one another to, fight terrorism. It's more of a,
Cooperating?
huh?
Cooperating, you said?
Right.
You mean Snowden is cooperating with who?
Our government and the other governments.
I thought they were at odds with each other.
I think they just do that to pretend that they are to create, outlets to catch terrorists.
Oh, you mean like, okay, I see what you're saying.
They create a stage
It's
where
like,
he's operating on it, so people, believe that stage is, real or whatever.
okay.
So then they kind of.
So basically then he can do his work more effectively, obviously.
And I had a group, it's called BuzzFeed or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
contact me.
Yeah,
And they had done some story with the FBI. They were wanting to have me, drive through a checkpoint with them and stuff. And they were
With him, you said?
with some guy from BuzzFeed,
Oh, okay.
with a reporter or whatever. But,
Okay.
And this reporter had done some kind of story where the FBI set up this terrorist kid. They help make the bomb and stuff for him. I forgot what this kid was. I don't know who was from. He was like Muslim or something from one of those countries where just a young kid or something. I think they in this story, I think the FBI, or I think the BuzzFeed was kind of cooperating with them, and they were kind of interviewing me to get a better feel of who I was and what I was doing for them. I think a lot of the reporters and things that contacted me are just gathering information.
Gathering information.
I don't know for sure, but
Right.
I get a pretty good feel.
Pretty good feel for it.
Yeah, and I'm open with them, and like I said, tell them about these other things that come up or whatever, these other offers, and they're just trying to feel me out for that.
That's cool. So are you trying to get a hold of the Wi-Fi, or?
I was trying to fix this one. Something going on with this camera. I checked it over here too. Yeah, I was going to put some. I was trying to get some shade as well. I was trying to get.
Tell me about it. This is a lot better. Aren't these what they call Palo Verdes? These trees? Because they're green?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Palo Verdes? Yeah. You know what Palo Verde means, right?
That's a nuclear facility. That's
I mean, translated, that's,
okay.
Those are two words in Spanish. Do you know what they mean?
What's that?
Green stick.
Okay.
Green stick.
Here's one staff.
Staff, man. That's like.
Is that right?
That's like. That
Just
reminds,
like the green stick. Except,
well, that reminds me of the Ten Commandments, man. You know, Moses. Did I say Moises? Did I say Moises? I meant Moses. You know that. Moises. Wise guy?
He's the Jewish God.
Oh.
He's the God of Jews.
Okay. Moses. Moses and his staff. Yeah, I remember that from the Ten Commandments.
Yeah, this one's blowing up.
Now, Rod,
Huh?
I'm not politically correct. Now.
Okay.
Would you do her?
No, I'm taking.
Huh?
Huh? So, no, I'm taking. But if I wasn't taken, I'd do all kinds of things.
No, that doesn't float my boat.
I'm not saying. I try to imagine, the good things in
the person.
I can usually find something. Sometimes it's like, okay, that's repulsive, but let's see what is good about that, and then you say you want that instead of you love it. And then you bring them in. Huh?
What I like is how you start out. That's repulsive, but
there's something repulsive about everybody.
That's true.
So I try to get back. It's like something in there. Something I want.
All right.
Something I love.
Well, you just dig.
Dig,
see if you find something that you like.
Anything here? No, I'm going someplace else.
And let it go.
Let's see now. Moving along. That's what who I said they had a special, what was it, job placement person or whatever at the Social Security hearing I had.
Yeah.
They were coming up with the jobs that I could do.
Yeah.
Because they had to come up with, like, I couldn't do any job if I'm going to get the Social Security employment or disability benefit.
Did they come up with anything?
They said they came up with 3 jobs that I could do.
Okay. What was the first one?
First one was tracker.
Tracker.
I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I've been trying to track things down, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what that is.
And the second one?
The second was a cleaner.
Cleaner. And the hand job.
And then the machine operator.
I wonder why those are okay.
I don't know. But then they said I couldn't do. Then they came to the conclusion I couldn't do any of those jobs. I couldn't be beneficial to any company because I can't keep my focus long enough on the tasks.
Okay.
Because I get distracted.
Now, what is your condition exactly? It's not bipolar.
It's called a delusional disorder.
Anything with schizophrenia?
It's not. It's a little. It's different than that. It's like you know, it's along those same lines. It's like a psychotic thing.
Yeah.
But I think I'm okay. I got it all figured out.
That's cool, man. And if you don't,
well, I don't have everything figured out, but I'm just saying. I think I'm okay. I think my delusions are okay. I'm finding out a lot of the stuff. I'm just coming to the conclusion that reality is more of just a dream, or you know,
reality is more than just a dream.
More like it's more like a dream.
More like a dream.
It's just a different layer of a dream. You know,
Different layer of a dream.
it's like we think we're here in reality, and we can feel stuff and do this stuff. We're like an advanced dream, and I think it's more of a. I think we're maybe like more in a like a computer simulation or a robot or something, where we're feeling things, and that I'm just figuring out everything is too perfect. Everything connects so well that
Lay it on me.
everything's perfect. You know, all the messages I get.
Yeah.
You know, they fit in. If I look back over time, over history, everything, I can just read things and see that everything lines up so well. This is. I just don't think this is like. Well, I think this reality is something that we're creating on our own. It's just stuff in our head, and it's just kind of reflections of things that we did, and I can see like, you know, those characteristics in others or things they do, or if I just read the news or see anything, read signs, if I just read through a map, I can read it as I go through that area or something. You know, I just connect so many things that it looks so perfect that I'm thinking it's more of a.
Rob, you're just expanding my mind now in like a rainbow of crystal blue persuasion. Yeah, that's it, man. You're just expanding my horizon. I'm not even stoned. I can do it sober with you, man.
Yeah.
That's why, man, you have like more flavors. That's it. That makes it interesting.
I thought I was like. So when I record stuff and I go look back at it over time,
yeah,
and place it in. When I just start labeling the stuff,
yeah,
it just turns out to be like a message to me.
A message to you.
Maybe how to improve myself, or you know, what's wrong with me, or what I'm doing right, or whatever. I remember this kind of all fits in.
Hey, did you know when I talked to Alex about a month ago when I saw him for the first time? He made it to 2000 finally.
All right.
And he slipped back. He's like 1960 now, but he had made it. At least he made it over that magic 2000 barrier. That guy was like 1940 for like forever. He would like go up just a few points, but he's retired now too, you know. I'm glad, man, he made it to that magic marker. Or should we just go to Playa, man? Or where do you want to go?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's
I
go.
think it's closed.
You think it's closed?
We'll go check.
You mean like permanently?
Yeah, I think I was asking, or maybe I was looking for something else, but it seems like it was over there.
Well, now the bar you mentioned, the sets. Did they have a table?
Yeah, they had that pink table. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. But God only knows if they have it now, though. That was Tempe, wasn't it?
We'll drive by the one of the first.
Okay, man. I'm all combed out. I'm all nice and beautiful, man.
Got the peacock.
Yes.
Peter cup.
See, I don't like to have like, you know, that oil on my face and all that. I like to be like, you know, not shiny.
Yeah.
I feel better now. Yeah, I saw on Google Map there in Ajo, you have that one high school close by.
Uh-huh.
How's your son doing, Rob? He's
So he's doing that guitar stuff there.
he's really. He's learning guitar.
Yeah, got guitars here. Got him one the other day. One for Christmas.
That's great, man. He's 15 now.
Uh-huh.
Let me see now. What was his name?
Daniel.
Daniel. That's right, Daniel. Like the Elton John song. I remember seeing him when he was little. He was just what, 3 years old or whatever.
Yeah, he was running around behind us. Remember we were narrating and stuff.
Yeah, he was like what, 2 or 3 back then, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I have an obsessive compulsive thing, Rob.
Okay.
I can't stand to have like oil or grease on my hands, and I don't like to touch anything if my hands have oil or grease.
Yeah.
So I have to like clean, make sure I get all the oil and grease off, so that you know it's nice and dry.
Yeah.
See, that's an obsessive compulsive. But what the hell, man? We all gotta have something, right, Rob?
That's right.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm done with Mr. Lefty.
Mr. Right.
That's right.
What was it? I got him those half, what do they call it? A half chord guitar or something. So I was thinking, looking at the guitar myself, I figured I could just strum one side and I could have my girlfriend play the other and do a song. But I was just thinking of just doing that with other people. So I was kind of thinking
that could work.
But then I kind of got away from the guitar.
Did you ever play guitar?
I started maybe when I was in 5th grade, but then I kind of got scared when the recital came up.
Okay.
And because I wasn't practicing enough.
Okay.
But I just went to my son's recital the other day.
And all the fears came back, Rob?
No. I took a bunch of pictures there, and then I like annoyed this guitar teacher when they saw him, because they'd label him like the son of Hitler, because his friend came by when I was taking the pictures, and he's like there's Hitler or something. So then I just put those two together. They didn't like the son of Hitler in there, popping up on the YouTube.
I guess not. That's not the tag you want.
Is that right?
That's right. Now, if you were to put the reincarnation, that's cool.
Is that right?
That's cool. So this is Glendale.
Yeah, should I put in the flyer, so we just drive over? You can give me directions.
To Playa?
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Just point the way.
I don't have such a...
On 16th Street in Bethany Home.
Is that where it was?
Yeah.
That's where 16th Street Bethany Home is, where the old club used to be. Before
16th Avenue, and the Maryland, or 16th. The new one. You've been to the new one?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, it's been there forever. The arch.
Yeah.
No, I meant like when they used to be. You know where the Indians.
Oh yeah.
The Hindu. The Indian place.
Yeah. Recreation or Indian Cultural Center.
Yeah, was that by Bethany Home and 15th? Oh no, I think from there they moved to the one in the gym that was like by 15th Street and Bethany Home, wasn't it? The one right before this one.
Oh, they moved across the street to that gym there.